GB newsroom, we bring you the news as it happens.
With our team of dedicated journalists across the UK.
We're ready to keep you up to date with what's happening every half an hour, every single day. Bulletins here on GB News.
The People's Channel.
Britain's news channel.
Good afternoon, Britain. It's 12 o'clock on Thursday, the 16th of October. I'm Tom Harwood.
And I'm Dawn Neeson.
Now we turn to our European correspondent, Helena Martínez, who reports on how two EU countries, Austria and Greece, are taking very different paths in the legal protection of animals.
Hello. Well, across Europe, the way we protect animals reveals not only legal differences but also deep cultural ones. Today we'll take a closer look at two EU members that stand at the opposite side of the spectrum: Austria and Greece. Both are guided by the same European directives, yet their laws, and more importantly, their values, show very different ideas about what an animal truly is, a living being or a movable good. In Austria, animal welfare is part of the nation's moral and legal identity. Since 2004, the Animal Welfare Act has defined animals as fellow beings rather than property. That legal distinction changes everything, meaning animals are not considered objects under the law, but sentient individuals with instinctive values. The country's constitution even recognizes the protection of animals as a state goal. Austria bans fun farming, wild animal cruises, and enforces strict rules for animal transport. More importantly, these laws are applied effectively, consistently, and with public support. Education and civic awareness have created a culture with comparison is not an emotion, but a legal principle. Now let's turn to Greece, where progress exists mostly on paper. Its Law 4830 of 2021 also recognizes animals as sentient beings, but the system that should protect them remains fragile. Thousands of dogs and cats roam the streets, while penalties for cruelty are rarely enforced. In practice, animals are still treated as property, not as beings.
So, Helena, if both countries share EU laws, why is there still such a gap between them?
That's a great question. The difference lies not only in law itself, but in how it's enforced, and in social mindset behind it. Austria has built a legal culture of empathy and civic responsibility. Greece, like other Mediterranean countries, Spain among them, still struggles to bridge the gap between tradition and modern legal ethics. The law may change quickly, but culture evolves more slowly. This discussion goes beyond dogs or farm animals. The Great Ape Project, launched in the 1990s, challenged humanity to extend basic rights like life, liberty, and protection to great apes such as chimpanzees and gorillas. Austria became one of the first countries to translate that philosophy into law, banning experiments on great apes and recognizing their cognitive and emotional complexity. It is a bold legal step towards redefining who deserves moral and legal consideration. Ultimately, this debate forces us to confront a simple but powerful question. Are animals our property, or are they our fellow beings? Austria had already answered through its constitution. Greece, still finding its balance, reminds us that compassion must be practiced, not just legislated.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Britain. Now don't go anywhere, because Martin Daubney is up next.